Good morning, students. Now, first lesson is over. Now, we are going to start the second lesson. Second lesson, Vive la technology. In this lesson, what you are going to learn now, we are going to see about the advantages and disadvantages of the technology, modern technology. What are all which are useful, which are giving trouble to the human beings. Vive la technology means long live technology. Listen to lesson dialogues chez Monsieur Moti. Chez Monsieur Moti, assis dans le salon du grand-parent, Monsieur et Madame Moti discutent du comportement des jeunes face aux gadgets modernes. Translation chez Monsieur Murthy at Mr. Murthy's house. She means place at Mr. Murthy's house. Sitting in their living room, the two grandparents, Mr. and Mrs. Murthy, discuss the behavior of the youth towards the modern gadgets. Subheading or a translation for the subheading. Now dialogue, conversation between the family members. First, Murthy. Sunita. Regarde ses enfants. Sanjay fait son devoir en regardant la télé et Vidya, elle mange en lisant le message dans son portable. Notre belle-fille fait de la cuisine en parlant au téléphone à sa famille et notre fils reste indifferent à tout cela. This is the dialogue spoken by the Murthy. Murthy is the grandparent of the children. What is the translation? Sunita, look at these children. Sanjay does his homework while watching TV, and Vidya, she eats while reading the messages in her cell phone. Our daughter-in-law is cooking while talking in the phone to her family, and our son remains indifferent to all this. The grandparent is complaining about explaining the behavior of the kids and the family members. What they are all doing, they are not concentrating in one work, they are simultaneously doing two works at the same time, not giving importance to the work. Um, Finally, he tells about his son. It remains indifferent. That means his son is not bothering about all these behavior of the children and the family members. Next, Sunita. She is the grandmother of the children. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire? On vit à l'heure de la technologie. À l'époque, il n'y avait pas de portable, nous n'avions pas de télé. Toutefois, nous étions plus sociables, nous étions plus communicatifs. Look at the translation. What we can do? We live in the era of technology. At that time, there was no mobile phone. We did not have any television. However, we were more sociable, more communicative. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire means PURT, pouvoir verb. PURT pouvoir verb. On we RLR the VIT means we verb in present tense. We live in the era of technology. Era means period. ERA means period. Epoch at that time. Epoch previously. There was no portable, there was no mobile phone. Portable means there were portable means nous n'avions pas de télé means we don't have television. We did not have TV. Toutefois, however, we were more sociable and more communicative. Without these modern gadgets, in previously they were more sociable. With they don't use these gadgets. They were behaving they were closer to other peoples. Next, Murthy is continuing. Oui, autrefois, sans ces gadgets, nous étions plus heureux et moins stressés. Yes, in the past, outer form means in the past, in those days, gadgets, without these gadgets, we were happier and less stressed. We were happier and less stressed. Last, Sunita, grandmother, c'est le faute du parent. En achetant tous les gadgets, il gâte les enfants. It is the parents' fault. By buying all these gadgets, they spoil the children. In this lesson, two new grammar you are going to learn. First one is imperfect. Look at the conjugation here. ETIONS, ETIONS, ETIONS. No, we call this conjugation as imperfect to explain about the action, incomplete action, which was repeated action in the past. We call this imperfect. Imperfect in French, in English. Imperfect in French, imperfect in English. One more conjugation. We have go about telling about the event in the past, which is not when you are going to use imperfect conjugation. If the action is not finished, incomplete, repeated, or regular, habitual in the past, we will use the imperfect conjugation. One more thing you have to go and learn, gerundive form. Gerundive means en preposition, past participle. Present participle. En preposition, present participle. Present participle, how to do it now? Always ends with ant. For any verb, do the new form, new form conjugation, replace ons by ant. English meaning ing. While buying. What is the meaning of gerundive now? By buying, while or by, on, depends upon the text. On buying all these gadgets, by buying all these gadgets, they spoil the children. Two things you are going to learn. One, imperfect. One more thing is gerundive form. Dialogue B. Dialogue B. Deux amis se rencontrent dans les rues. Translation. Two friends meet in the street. Dialogue B. Annie. Two friends are talking in the street, meeting in the street. They are talking. Annie and Monica. Annie. Mon Dieu, qu'est-ce que tu arrives? Comment tu es cassé le bras? Mon Dieu, qu'est-ce que tu arrives? Comment tu es cassé le bras? Translation. My God, what happened to you? How did you break your hand? Casse means to break, B-R-A-S, bra means hand. Casse means break, given in past tense, pronominal verb given in past tense. Second, Monica is asking, en tombant dans la rue. Gerundive form, by falling in the street. By falling in the street, gerundive form. Tombe means to fall, en preposition plus present participle, gerundive form, by falling in the street. Next, third line, Annie, mais comment? But how? Monica. Next, tu vois, c'était mon faute. Je marchais dans la rue en lisant les messages sur mon portable. Je n'ai pas remarqué la peau des bananes sur le trottoir et pouf, je glisse. Et je me suis cassé le bras. Tu vois, c'était mon faute. You see, it was my mistake. It was my fault. It was my mistake. Je marchais dans les rues en lisant les messages sur mon portable. I was walking in the street while reading the messages in my cell phone. I was walking in the street while reading messages in my cell phone. Je n'ai pas remarqué la peau de banane sur le trottoir et pouf. I did not notice. Remarque means notice. I did not notice the banana peel or skin on the pavement walkway. A puff. I did not notice the banana peel or slash skin on the pavement Trottoir means pavement or walkway. A po. I slipped. Je glissé. Je glissé means I skidded, I slipped. A. And je me suis cassé le bras. And I broke my hand. And I broke my hand. Monica's conversation. Next, Annie. Tu devais être plus prudent en marchant. You must be careful while walking. You must be careful while walking. Motion, verb M-A-R-C-H-E-R, moshe. Moshe means to walk in gerundive form while walking. Last dialogue, second B dialogue, last line. Oui, heureusement, il y avait moins de circulation dans le rue. Yes, fortunately, there was less traffic in the street. Dialogue B is over. Here, first and dialogue and second dialogue, they are using the imperfect conjugation and gerundive form. In first dialogue, to grandparents are talking about the behavior of the family members, daughter-in-law, and then grandchildren. Second dialogue, two friends are meeting in the street, and one is inquiring about the other friend's health status. Dialogue A dialogue, second lesson A and B dialogues translations over.